You know, every night before bed, I have the same routine. I brush my teeth. That's number one. I brush my teeth with that cheese that comes in a cup from Taco Bell. Brush my teeth with that. And then number two, I pray. I pray to Tim Cook. I say, Tim Cook, please, before the iPhone 14 comes out, please make it just a little bit better. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Tim Cook has answered my prayers. You're welcome. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Front Page Tech, FPT. Of course, show that gives you the latest tech news from one geek that is me to another that is you. So, listen, I was recently checking YouTube analytics because that's what I do. My entire well-being is wrapped up into how I'm doing on YouTube. And I saw that the largest chunk of you here in the U.S. is watching from Cali, from California. So, hey, to you guys, thanks for that. Thanks for watching in between going to the dentist or whatever you guys do in California. Let's talk about news. First up for the day, story numero uno. Oh, come on, man. This USB-C on iPhone stuff is just never going to die. It's never going to go away. It's like my hemorrhoids. It's like I feel better for a second and it's gone, but then it's not. Thanks to a new directive, members of the European Parliament just voted, disproportionately, might I add, in favor of supporting new legislation that would force Apple to put USB-C ports on all iPhones, iPads, and AirPods. And of course, this isn't just about Apple, right? Like they're not voting just to force Apple to do this, but let's be real, okay? Apple is the only one that matters. But yes, this would force all manufacturers to implement USB-C so that all consumers can rely on one charging standard across the board. The only things that don't count here that aren't included in all this are smaller things. Like your dishwashers and L trackers are some examples of small things that won't be physically able to fit a USB-C port. Do I have to tell you that I think this is lame? Or, you know, can you tell? Wow, leave it up to a bunch of old men to waste time on trying to mandate what sort of hole we all use. Listen, I am all for Apple going USB-C on an iPhone. I would love to have a USB-C port on my iPhone. I think it'd be great. But I am not about the government forcing a company to do anything ever, especially considering how stupid it is to assume that USB-C is end-all be-all, as if we'll never have a better, smaller, more optimized port, and we just peaked at USB-C. Yay, everyone, we did it! We don't need anything else. This is it forever. Nothing, okay? Nothing is going to come of this. Even if it does officially somehow get written into law, it will take years for a full transition to happen, and by that time, Apple won't have a port on the iPhone at all. And also, there are what you would call workarounds, loopholes. The old people in the government probably know all about that. Again, Apple will go portless before they ever go USB-C. It is just not going to happen on the iPhone. But you know what is going to happen? Today's sponsor. Be honest, you missed out on learning a second language in school because you were too busy folding up all your tests into cute little paper airplanes and throwing them back at your teacher. No? Just me? That's why this episode is sponsored by Babbel. Babbel teaches bite-sized language lessons that you'll actually use in the real world. We're talking 15-minute lessons that are created by over 100 language experts, real people. Not just some sort of AI like other learning apps. Choose from 14 different languages like Spanish, French, Italian, and German. And Babbel's speech recognition technology helps you improve your pronunciation and accent. There are so many ways to learn with Babbel. In addition to the lessons, you can access podcasts, games, videos, stories, and even live classes. And right now, you can save up to 60% off of your subscription when you go to babbel.com/FPT. The link is down in the description. And of course, a huge thanks to Babbel for sponsoring this episode. Alrighty tighty, so welcome back. Last up for the day, story numero lasto, iPhone 14 stuff. New iPhone 14 stuff. New stuff. Yay! So first of all, as discovered by our very own Ian Zelbo, the iPhone 14 form factor will be a bit different than the iPhone 13, specifically up here in the corners. Apparently, and by the way, I did not know this, but now I cannot unsee it. On the iPhone 13 Pro, the radius of the phone's corners do not match the radius of the camera bump. The corners at the edge of the phone are actually sharper and not as smooth as the rounded edges on the camera bump. But on the iPhone 14, it's not gonna be that way. They're gonna change this because according to the latest CADs, the corners are in fact smoother and rounder, matching the camera bump's edges a bit better. This also means that the edges of the display will be a bit more rounded. And you know, something about this just looks more modern. I like this. I like this a lot. Wow, okay, listen to you, myself. Blah, blah, blah. Don't mind me just being an Apple sheep over here. Apple changes the radius of the corners of the phone ever so slightly, and now I'm like, yep, this is news. Let's include this. Blah. But also, according to a brand new iPhone 14 leak, can you say purple? Purple? That's right, according to this post on Weibo, the iPhone 14 is getting a brand new color. I mean, we expect a new color every year. Apple always does a new exclusive color for the lineup, but we have a peek at what this year's color is going to be. Mess that up. We have a peek at what this year's color is going to be, and it's purple. It's purple. I had Ian whip these up real quick just to show off the color, and yep, yes, I want this. Listen, I don't know if this is allowed. Right, I don't know if this is politically correct to say, but I would this without consent. If you know what I mean. Fun fact about me, I love purple. I mean, if we're being honest, my favorite color is blue, but I like purple a lot. Electric purple, purple, blurple, blue and purple, yes. So I am all about this new iPhone color, if it ends up actually being a thing. Because remember last year how like up until the very end we were hearing that the iPhone 13 was going to be bronze? Like we heard that it was going to be this color. And we heard that all the way up until it wasn't that color at all. We ended up just getting blue again. But like the kind of blue where it looked like the printer just ran out of blue ink on the old one. Anyway, so yeah, that consent thing that I said, that was bad, huh? It was a joke. It's just words. Words don't mean anything, right? It's 2022. Words are just noises now. So it's a phone. It's just a phone. It's just an object. Can't say yes or no. So it's just a funny joke. I'm canceled, huh?